Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is King Sam, and today we are going to be learning 5 amazing text effects you can do in Adobe After Effects. So without talking too much, let's get into the video. So first of all, we're going to look at the scale effect. So you open up After Effects, create a new composition, like always 1920 by 1080, 24 frames per second, let's say 5 seconds, and we are going to start now. So I go to my text tool and let's type in a word. Let's type in bigger. Now, as you can see, my text is not aligned to the center, so go to your align tab here. Now click on this and this to align it to the center vertically and horizontally. Now my anchor point should be in the middle, of my composition. That's where I want my anchor point to be. So I hold down Control or Command if you're using Mac and double click, and the anchor point gets automatically repositioned to the middle of my composition. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to around 2 seconds here. Click on S to bring out scale property. Now I click the stopwatch here, then move to 1 to 0. Now I'm going to increase the size of my text. Increase it to as big as you want. You can even let some part of it go out of the view. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select these 2 keyframes and hit F9 for easy ease. Now next thing I'm going to do is open up my graph editor here by clicking this button. Now I come down here and make sure show edit speed graph is on. I can shut off the second one. Now I select the 2 of them like this, then click and drag this first part somewhere here. This is okay for us. So click it again to remove yourself from speed graph. Play it through, and you can see it goes gradual, and I like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move a few frames here and cut it off by clicking this. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to move a few frames into the timeline and cut off the beginning part, so it gives it more of a zoom, like a punching effect. So reduce it this way. Now let's play back. I like that. So next we're going to do, press F4 to toggle between modes, or you can click this button here to switch between modes. Then enable motion blur here. So that is all for our first effect. For our second effect, we are going to make this awesome text animation. So let's jump right into it. Let's come here and type in fade up. Now same thing again, align to the center. Now we're going to make a simple animation. So what we're going to do, we are going to mess around with the position. So click P to open up your position keyframes. Go to 1 second. Click the stopwatch to make a keyframe. Move to the beginning of your timeline. So you come to this, your second property here, the Y property. You come towards the Y property down here and increase it so it moves downward. Now come back to your 1 second here. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw a mask. So the mask will cut out the region that we don't want to see and leave the region that we want to see. So what we don't want to see is the beginning time, where it starts from. We just want to see it fade up at the end. So I come to my rectangle tool here, click and drag it. So it cuts out any excess that I don't want in my effect. Now the problem now is that it follows the effects from the beginning to the end, but this is an easy thing to fix. So all I do is come to the beginning here, open up my max. Now for my max part, now I'm going to animate it. I go to 1 second and make a keyframe for the max part. Come back to the beginning of my time frame, of my keyframe. Go back to the beginning of my keyframe. Click, hold down Shift so I only move it in a particular line, and drag it up until I get it to be at the middle. You can use your eyes to judge this one. Now click and drag to select all your keyframes. Hit F9 to easy ease. Open up your graph editor. You're going to select everything. Click where we did the first one and drag this way. And leave our graph editor. Now we can close the property menu and let's check it out. Okay, so I think it's coming up too fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on U again to fill all keyframes. Select the last 2 keyframes and drag it to 2 seconds. Now let's check it out one more time. So that's how you do our second text effect. Now for our third text effect, let's type in the word blur. Now we're going to do something a little bit different for this one. We're going to effect tab presets. Now in our effects and preset tab, we're going to search the word Gaussian blur. Now we apply it to our text. Now what I'm going to do is I want it to reveal around 2 seconds. So I come the blurriness and make a keyframe on it. Move to the beginning of my timeline and let's increase the blurriness. As you can see, as you're increasing it, it's already getting a bit more blurred. Let's increase it a little bit more. Let's have something like this. Now, if I click on U to open up the keyframes, select the 2 of them, as usual, F9 to easy ease. Now, let's play it through. So now that I have easy ease the keyframes, you click on graph editor, select the 2, select the 2, click this and drag it to the middle here. Now let's check it out one more time. And this is looking awesome. So for our next effects, we are going to be using one of my favorite things to do in After Effects It's called the trim parts. One of my favorite things to do with text. So now let me type subscribe. Speaking of subscribe, if you have learned anything in this channel, please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you have any text effect or tutorial that I want to go over in my future videos, leave it in the comment section down below and I'll be sure to get to your suggestion. So let's continue what we're doing. Now let's align it. Okay, this effect is different from the other ones that we have talked about. First of all, I need the subscribe to be in outlines, and number two, I need to convert the outlines to a shape layer. Now, first I'm going to do is, since I already typed it, I can just come and click this button here. It's going to swap the fill and the stroke. So now I don't have anything as my stroke, but I have white as my fill. So once I click it, it's going to make my fill nothing, but my stroke is going to be white. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I want to convert this into a shape layer. So I left click on subscribe text box and move to create shapes from text, and I click it. Now, After Effects has helped me create shape layers for my text layer. Now I open up the properties, add, then trim parts. Now it takes each individual letter as its own shape. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the trim parts icon here. Now I can go to 2 seconds, make the keyframe at 0, come back to the beginning, increase the start animation to 100, and that is everything to know about this effect. So you can select the two of them, you can select the 2 keyframes here, click F9, easy ease, play back. I like this effect a lot. And again, subscribe. So for the flicker effect, let's go ahead and type in flicker. Now we open up our flicker, our text properties, go to animate, click on this play button inside animate, click on opacity. Now scroll down, reduce the opacity to 0. Open up your ring selector. Now come to about 1 second, increase the start animation to 100, make a keyframe, go back to your beginning and reduce it back to 0. If you play it, you're going to be getting this animation. You're going to get this character by character fading animation. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the beginning of the timeline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a keyframe at the beginning at 100%. Go to the middle and change the 100 to around 20, and go to the end and turn it back to 100. Now when we play it again, we have such a like this. Yeah, you can see baby flickers mixed in there. So next thing we're going to do is this animates in a uniform way, but I don't want our flicker to be uniform. So you open up the advanced property, you scroll down, you see randomize order, or you see randomize is abbreviated here. So click it to on. Let's play it again. I feel like it's happening too fast. So let's increase the duration again. Drag this to about 2 seconds. Drag this to 1 second. And let's play it. And that is our flicker animation. So this is the end of our video, guys. Remember, like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you want to go over any other thing in our tutorials, and I'll catch you in my next video. Goodbye. Hey, you guys are still here. Awesome. That's nice. Not creepy at all.